Tragos Amargos is a Paisa music review podcast hosted by comedian Jerry Garcia, where him and co-host Fern Rodriguez, aka El Chaton, fangirl out about their favorite Paisa music artists. Check out season 1 of Tragos Amargos and find episodes on Ramon Ayala, Tigres del Norte, Chente, Juan Gabriel, and more. Brought to you by Fodongo and Wet Carnitas, in collaboration with Migrito Industries. Find Tragos Amargos on all platforms. Watch the video version on youtube.com/comedian Jerry G.
Oh, yeah.
Yes, sir! That's right!
That's it. I hear
Tragos
it.
Amargos, we're back, and this is the cue. Necesito unas heladas
Dear
pa'
God.
ponerme bien al tiro. Y con esa volada quedo como gallo giro. Me conozco. Tiendas, orillas, primo.
You pretty much got it.
Yeah, okay.
It's been a minute since I heard the song. I forgot it. Los Tucanes de Tijuana.
Yes.
Tragos Amargos. Season 2, dog. This is going to be a good one, dog. This is going to be a good one, fool. For those of you Tigres del Norte haters, dog, we got yourself. If you don't like the Tigres, you're probably a Tucanes fan,
That's
dog,
right.
Now, I like the Tucanes. Obviously, I'm a huge Tigres del Norte fan. But Tucanes was right there with me, too, dog. You know, they were my middle school, high school. And they had some bangers, bro.
Yes,
we got some bangers that we're going to cover. We're going to cover their story, every little bit of history, some fun facts, some not so deep dives.
Yes.
It's going to be a good one, dog. With me today, of course, is Mr. Freddie El Chaton, dog.
What up?
What up, everybody? And of course, the man behind this woman back there. Give it up for Sammy, the producer.
Yo.
Welcome back, guys. Welcome back.
Welcome back, fellas.
It's been a busy season 2, dog.
Yes.
The season of legends,
Yes.
kings, queens, y los Tucanes.
And los Tucanes.
Y los Tucanes.
Wait,
Nah,
so
hey,
where,
This is a real Tigres fucking fan talking
I'm
a
a
lot
real
of shit,
truth,
man.
yeah.
so yeah, where do you?
a little slap back right here. What?
Yeah.
I was gonna ask, like, where do you lie in terms of Tucanes versus Tigres? I know you talked about it a little bit.
No, come on, dog. It's not even a contest for me, dog. I mean, Tucanes are fun. They're good. I mean, I have nothing against them. I do enjoy their music, but I'll pick the Tigres del Norte over them 9 out of 10 times every day, fool.
Okay.
9 out of 10 times every fucking day. All day.
I see it.
With that said, I do appreciate their music, dog. They are great. They've accomplished a lot of great things.
Yes.
I honestly, I really don't see Tigres and Tucanes like very similar. Honestly,
It's crazy how there's supposedly a rivalry, but it's just more of a, like, for me, I feel it's more of a media thing.
You are fake news.
Kind of rivalry.
Yeah.
Because they've never really talked about, I don't like them, or I just
They
like
never
them.
made a diss track or
Yeah,
anything?
yeah, exactly. Well, they did do comebacks.
Right,
They did
yeah.
comebacks.
Jefe de Jefes?
Jefe de Jefes and Papá de los Pollitos was sort of like the return. Or,
Yeah.
I mean, their
Here's a picture I found of them together.
Oh, what?
You see? So it's not like, East versus West shit or anything like that.
I'm sure there's respect, fool.
There is.
There's gotta be respect,
There has
bro.
to be. Look, there's a lot of similarities. They're both from Sinaloa. They both came over here to make their...
They both have the brocha.
Yeah, slightly
mustaches.
different eras, no?
Yeah,
It wasn't
of
Tucanes
course.
after.
Yeah, Tucanes is way later on.
87,
Yeah,
homie. We'll
yeah,
get to
yeah.
the fun facts, fool. Hold
Tigres
your
were
horses.
already
Oh, my bad.
established, yeah. So the similarities are there, and I think, like I said earlier, it's just the media wanted something
You are
to
fake
make
news.
it seem like, these are the new Tigres, are the ones that are taking over what Tigres are on their downside, kind of thing,
And I'm not gonna argue or push back too much on that. Obviously, like as much as I love those Tigres, I know Tigres are coming on their downslope right now. For like, they're older, late 60s, whatever, dog. These guys are probably early 50s, if anything, fool.
Early 60s too.
Mario's
Early 50s.
Mario's Wikipedia doesn't have his age for some reason.
Oh,
But he
shit.
is old.
Because
He is.
he's connected, so he's...
Yeah. They have no age.
He takes it down every time they put it up. That's how he does.
Nah, but for me, they are dope, bro. They got the bangers, bro. I'm not gonna argue that ever. They're on my shuffle, dog, and
Yeah.
there's like, hey, dog, it props where they belong, and that's why they deserve a full episode of Tragos Amargos Season 2, Los Tucanes de Tijuana. Los Reyes de Tijuana, dog. Fuck it. Let's do that. De Baja California.
Where the Reyes from where?
Los Reyes de Baja California,
Yeah.
which is one of my favorite places to visit, right?
Yeah.
You know what I'm talking about. Hong Kong, Adelitas.
Shout
looking
out
at
sponsors.
You. I'm looking at you, dog. Come sponsor us, motherfuckers. I've spent a lot of money in that bitch, dog.
HK.
I've raised a lot of women in there,
memberships, VIP memberships at
Hell
HK.
yeah, hell yeah.
A lot of women's rent.
Oh my god. You have family from Tijuana,
Yes,
Baja
my
California?
family, my mom's side is all from Tijuana.
What cartel exactly? Can you say that out loud?
Are we in a safe space? I want to make sure. Yes, I mean, beep it, please. You know from TJ, the cartel that's connected to there, but my family's not into that kind of stuff. But yeah.
Moving on.
But anyway, let's go on to the next. Yeah, my family's from there. We appreciate Los Tucanes, you know, because they were pretty much the group that made it sort of like Tijuana known in a way. There are other groups prior to that, but the size that Tucanes took Tijuana was like so prideful for us, even though they're not originally from Tijuana.
That's what I was gonna get at right now, fool.
Like I had a friend who really, I was so proud of them and this and that. They're like, you know, they're not from Tijuana. They're not from Sinaloa. And I was like,
which is very interesting to me because you're right. They're from Sinaloa.
Yeah.
They started their band in Tijuana, but they're not from Tijuana.
No.
Why wouldn't they just easily say Los Tucanes del Norte, way? Right?
That would have been too close to Tigres, too.
Yeah.
Maybe. Yeah.
Yeah, and it sort of goes, right? Tucanes de Tijuana, like your TT.
Alliteration,
So, yeah,
Jerry.
alliteration. There you go.
I guess.
Like Jerry
But
G.
there's also-
like Jerry G from HP.
It has a nice ring to it,
The flow.
Yeah.
Because obviously they're related to los incomparables de Tijuana.
Correct.
Can you cue up número uno, por favor? Incomparables de Tijuana. That's my favorite song. And the other one is Si Ya Me Conoces. No.
I forgot their other jam, but that's the one that is like, fuck yeah.
Love Incomparables. I love Incomparables de Tijuana. They only had... Yes. Sabiendo quién era yo.
Stop it.
De tú me enamoraste.
De mí tú
te enamoraste.
Make sure to check out the video version of this episode, youtube.com/comedianjerryg. youtube.com/comedianjerryg.
Yo no maté a Camarena. Esto es número uno. Rafael Caro Quintero. My favorite narco of all time.
Oh, really?
Oh,
Do you have his rookie card?
I love Rafael Caro Quintero, the OG of G's, dog.
Shout out whatever jail you're at, Rafa.
Yeah, El Señor, man. That's the man right there, dog.
I actually have a clip of Mario talking about Carlos Quintero, if y'all want to check it out.
Hell yeah. Let's do that.
So this is an interview he did,
He just gives
and
him-
they asked him about, he shouted Carlos Quintero at one time, apparently. So,
Caro Quintero.
Carlos Quintero, yeah, sorry.
Caro.
Hace un tiempo tú hiciste una declaración que llamó mucho la atención porque prácticamente defendías a Caro Quintero diciendo que en cierto sentido él había hecho más que muchos gobernantes, que él había puesto una escuela, que él había hecho...
No, sí es cierto, pero no porque yo lo haya inventado o escrito, sino porque yo lo leí. Lo leí, por ejemplo, que el señor Caro Quintero hizo muchas escuelas primarias en Sinaloa, metió el alumbrado a muchos pueblos, pavimentó muchas calles en ciertos pueblos, en ciertas ciudades. El gobierno no lo hace.
Pero ha atentado contra la salud todos los días de su vida.
Pues todos intentamos en cierto momento, la mayoría, contra nuestra salud, ¿no? Entonces, yo estoy a favor de la paz y no estoy defendiendo las drogas, ni estoy diciendo que es bien bonito, todo eso. No nomás le estoy diciendo que hay muchas cosas, que gente que en verdad, si usted va a Sinaloa y pregunte por algún mafioso, algún narco, los protegen. ¿Por qué? Porque es la gente que genera el empleo. No digo que está bien, ni tampoco digo que está mal, pero
Jerry got his talking points from Mario.
Y cada quien es responsable pues de sus gustos y de lo que use. Yo nomás doy mi opinión de lo que yo veo en cierto sentido.
Residue on.
Yeah,
but I understand where he goes.
there.
Yeah, I understand what he's saying, you know. But at the same time, the bad is more than the good that they do.
Yeah,
I mean,
I agree.
Caro Quintero just sold a lot of weed, fool. Come on, dog. That's it. Entrepreneur.
agriculturists.
Real quick, before we leave Los Incomparables de Tijuana, who are related to Los Tucanes, which I just learned that I had no idea. I'm sure a lot of people knew this, and I just, for some reason, did not know this. I love Incomparables, they're all, but they don't have a lot of hits, but their second hit that I love from Incomparables, we gotta give them a little quick shout out right here, is Sabiendo quién era yo, de ti tú te enamoraste, de mí tú te enamoraste. That's not it.
That's not it.
That's not it.
Wait.
That one.
¿Quién era yo? De mí tú te
enamoraste.
Classic hit. Classic.
Yo no cometí el error, tú sola te equivocaste, sabiendo quién era yo. Aceptaste a ser mi amante. Knowing who I was, you knew who I was. You know I'm married.
The second verse is good.
I've got kids. ¿Quién te has tostada con la sombra de tu cuerpo? All of a sudden you're all surprised and shit. Huh? That you were wasting your time with me? Estás muy arrepentida que echaste a perder tu tiempo sabiendo que escogiste mal momento. Hoy te alejas de mí porque estás comprometida.
Shout out to all the side chicks
Yes,
in the
sir.
world. Here's your anthem.
La que se queda.
If you're listening on Apple Podcasts, do us a favor, leave a review, leave a comment. That shit goes a long way. We'd really appreciate it. Jerry was singing a little too much here, so I'm going to pause it and plug the Apple. All you Apple listeners, go leave that shit.
Hell yeah.
This is a classic. This is a classic joint. This is a good dancing song. Get nice and tight.
Terrible job at singing, Jerry. As always, good job.
Sorry, guys. Sorry again.
All right, we gotta cut it. This is a Tucanes episode.
Yes, it is.
The reason we bring up these guys is because Tucanes obviously are related to them, and they were actually roadies for them. They were their mentors as well. They worked for Los Incomparables.
Correct.
Obviously, they're much older. They're uncles of theirs.
Yeah.
And they were on the road trip. They were, the roadies setting up their equipment. And it was funny, we were watching this little video docs as well. So basically, Incomparables is having a concert, well, a little show, whatever they're performing at, and they take their 20-minute break. Y Los Tucanes would come on and perform during those 20 minutes, but they would sing more Incomparables songs, dog. Like, they wouldn't even sing their own. Apparently, according to the interview, which I think is bullshit, they were like, well, es que nomás, la gente del show nomás querían canciones de Los Incomparables, no querían de otras gentes. I go, relax, bro. Incomparables got like 3 songs, fool. Like, relax. They only got like 4 bangers, maybe, dog. I mean, Tucanes could have been, they could have sang their own songs.
1 or 2 songs.
Yeah.
But eventually, like, when Tucanes started playing with them, they started asking for Tucanes more.
Yeah,
and
so
like it sort of like made Los Incomparables feel like sort of bad because they brought them in and then now they're taking over.
That's what happens when you have a strong opener, fool. That's what happens. That's why I don't work with a lot of the big dogs, fool. And that's why only carry openers are not funny, dog. Shout out to Christian Zaragoza.
Shout out Christian.
Yes, sir.
That was uncalled for.
That was bad. This is a Tucanes episode.
It's a friendly show, right? Yeah.
Christian has nothing to do with the fucking Tucanes. Shout out Christian.
But that's what happens, man. They were great as openers, and they blew up, and that's how they go. The comedy's the same way, bro. You open up for a big dog, and then eventually you go on your own 2 feet, dog, and that's what we do it for, right? All right. Tucanes de Tijuana, fool. All right, so after a few years of opening and performing with Los Incomparables, they finally decided to make their own band official, dog. 1987, Los Tucanes de Tijuana, our official band name. Moving on, 1987 in Tijuana, of course. So now they're there doing their thing, working all the bars, Adelitas, Hong Kong, Las Cariñosas,
those are not
Chicago.
Those don't exist, Jerry. Those bars don't exist.
Oh, they're not around yet?
No.
Oh, okay. So they're doing their thing. They're doing the whole TJ tour, fool. All right? And
You're not supposed to say this out loud.
I'm just naming fucking bars, fool. I'm reading off the Wikipedia
Tourist
here.
attractions.
Yeah, fool. And so they're doing their thing. And eventually, they do like 7 albums in Mexico, in Tijuana, going okay, so, building a little name for themselves. So they finally catch a break. They get signed, and they came over to the United States of America. Los Angeles, California, to be exact. I wonder where they moved. It doesn't say where they lived exactly, huh?
No.
But they come out to LA with Univision label, I believe, right?
Correct.
There was some with a new label doing their thing. They start pushing up. And with this comes their first hit, the one we all know them for. One of my top 5. We'll talk about it later, of course. We'll talk about my top 5 later. But their first hit, Los Tres Animales.
Yes.
Hit it, doggy.
For the tres animales.
Te quiero como mi vida. Con ellos gano dinero y ni les compro comida. Son animales muy finos. Mi perico, mi gallo y mi chiva. En California y Nevada, en Texas y en Arizona, y también allá por Chicago, tengo unas cuantas personas que ven.
Make sure to follow us on Instagram at Tragos Amargos Pod. Engage with our content. That shit goes a long way. We'd really appreciate it. Tragos Amargos Pod on Instagram. You already know.
Mis Tres Animales hits, dog. It just catches like wildfire, bro. Everybody's singing it. Kids, grandparents, everybody, all over. Man, remember?
Yeah.
Middle school, dog.
Yeah.
You couldn't go anywhere without hearing Mis Tres
Without
Animales. As an innocent, naive child,
Had no idea.
I had no idea what these animales were. Yeah. I was tripping out the fact that he's not even feeding these animals. I'm like, ni les compra comida? What an asshole.
I was more like, man, how does he sell these animals more than McDonald's food?
Yeah, bro. Like, damn, dog.
That was a big line right there. That was
Yeah.
a big line that they sell more than McDonald's hamburgers.
Yes.
That's big.
Yep.
That's a nice little
Well,
bar.
McDonald's has billions served, so imagine that. Bro, how do you beat that?
Yeah.
And they did.
Yeah, that's a good. So, what are those 3 animals, Jerry?
It's coke. Is it weed?
Coke, weed, and heroin.
And heroin.
Heroin. Yeah, it's
Heron.
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 Yeah, fool.
But as a kid, of course, obviously, we wouldn't know all that stuff.
It took me a while, obviously, when his first song dropped. When did it drop? For like 93, dog?
95, 94.
I was in middle school, dog, 7th grade, bro. So I had no idea what was going on, fool. And, but yeah, soon after, dog, I remember seeing somebody do coke for the first time, a kid, dog.
Really?
Yeah, like an older teenager, like 16 and shit. He had a little fucking coke. You know who he was? He lives in our block, fool,
Okay.
58th Street, dog.
Shout out. 58th Street.
58th Street. He brought it up to La Escuelita, way to the school, dog. And he had
Alright.
little baggies, started showing off. He starts doing it. I'm like, bro, I was scared, fool. Like, heck,
Wow.
fool.
Look, he jumps higher than everybody now.
Oh, yeah, he put up a triple-double that day.
Was it Ice Cube?
He messed around and got a triple-double, fool.
So you're saying this song was controversial?
Very controversial, I guess, just because of that. But like I said,
Well, yeah, this is one of our first songs that obviously was commercial hit, radio hit.
Yeah.
But it was glorifying
drug
dealing, bro.
Drug dealing, yeah.
Yeah, so that's why.
Yeah.
Los Tigres always have had their corridos. They've also hidden phrases.
They've hidden it, but more than
more
anything.
subtle, yeah.
Yeah, no.
Subtle.
I think with Los Tigres, there was more saying, this is a story we're telling.
Yeah.
We're talking about a certain person, a personality, or a character, right?
Yeah.
And these are just basically saying, oh, this is what I have. This
This
is what I do. This is, I make these kind of moves. I make this kind of money. I sell this.
Yeah, man.
So it's totally different than telling a story about something.
That was a trend-setting thing for them, bro,
Yeah.
and that's what made them and they honestly at that time they were kind of killing those Tigres for that little bit, fool.
Yeah.
I mean, they were hot. They were as hot as hot can get. And
Oh,
that's where
yeah.
the little rivalry started growing. Obviously, Tigres started pushing back a little bit. Like, oh, man, we're still the fucking jefes de jefes.
Jefes de
They
jefes,
dropped
yeah.
that fucking banger and stuff like that. So, and I think Tucanes throw a little shade on the return and stuff. So,
El Papá de los Pollitos.
El Papá de los Pollitos, which is also a pretty dope song.
That's a
we should
dope
talk
song.
about. Yeah.
Both of them are great songs. So it helps, like build a rivalry in some way.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think that was a good time. Within music, both artists are actually like giving a full effort into trying to top each other.
Claro.
It brings out good music.
Claro, claro.
I got another clip here about he's talking about Tres Animales right here.
¿Escribiste Mis Tres Animales?
Sí.
¿Inspirado por qué?
En un chiste.
I was just fucking around.
Eso es muy curioso. Me contaron un chiste que decía que pero eran 4 animales, ¿no? Que 4 animales iban a acabar con la gente, ¿no? Que el perico, que algo era chiva, y el otro era la caguama, pero no lo metí. Entonces, no hay
Fun fact.
La caguama.
Entonces se me prendió el foco, se me ocurrió, dije, bueno, aquí lo puedo adaptar
I'll
a
steal
un
your
corrido
joke.
basado en lo que he vivido, en lo que he visto,
What a
lo que he
hack.
comentado, a raíz de todo lo que yo miraba en los nightclubs, en las cantinas donde trabajábamos. Fue el tema que nos dio muchas cosas. Como 1 millón de discos en Estados Unidos y otro 1 millón en México.
I think Mario is like really good composer, and like just like this, right? He hears a joke and he takes something, and like there's a lot of songs in here or like that you listen to, and they're like sort of funny. In a way, you're like,
Yeah,
who
no,
would come
totally,
up?
totally,
Who would
yeah,
come
yeah.
up with this kind of stuff? And
Yeah.
there it is.
A lot of their songs are like
Yeah,
that.
yeah,
fool.
they're like really.
Which we'll get to their next
they
hit.
sort of sound, yeah, they sort of sound like little jam sessions, and then they just become a song. You know, what I forgot the name of the song already, but there's a few of them that are like that you just hear and you're like, really, who came up with this? But it's a fucking hit.
Yeah.
I just realized he kind of looks like a heterosexual Freddie Mercury.
Yeah, he does. He does have like a
It's
masculine
the
one.
It's
yeah.
the mustache. Jerry,
Freddie
would you,
Mercury was pretty masculine.
would
but
you
yeah.
kill for that mustache?
I'm not a mustache guy,
You're not a
bro.
mustache
no.
guy.
My dad had a brooch like that, fool, and I was like, I hope I don't get that. Fool. I hope I don't go there.
And
no.
turns out you can't even get it.
I can't
Even if you try.
I can't even get it connect right here, dude. Look at this shit, dog. It won't connect. It won't close.
That's a sick brocha, dude.
Yeah, fool. Speaking of once again with los Tigres, dog, I mean, somebody called them el aborto de los Tigres.
El aborto de
That's,
los Tigres.
that's pretty offensive,
Yeah, that's
bro.
a lot of. They had a lot of little nicknames supposedly for them. They're like los.
The tryhards.
Yeah.
They were called the
pretty much what it
tryhards.
translates
Cartel de
to.
Tijuana, I heard.
Yeah.
Yeah, that has a nice little
Basically,
ring.
yeah, right. But it was something like that. Los desesperados.
Los desesperados.
Yeah, because they were trying to do too much.
Too much,
They
yeah.
were trying to do too much.
They're a
instead.
happy
Fucking
group
coke
again,
the fuck
but
out.
just they didn't know how to play really
They were
good at
just
the
coked
time.
out, fool.
Yeah, they were just early on. They just didn't know how to play their instruments right. So
So they're faking it till they're making it.
so
for
they
a little
make
bit,
it, and
right?
they made it, bro.
Yeah.
They
So-
did. They fucking
so-
did.
Yeah, dude.
What do y'all think of Mario, like his personality? Like, what
It's weird because
in
you sort of-
comparison to the other lead singers that we've had?
I think with him, he's like very calm and like his face, his features and everything are very strong, masculine that make you a little scared of yeah, like you're like, oh shit, this was gonna be real hard. And then he comes off soft when he talks like in interviews, right?
Yeah.
He's just very calm, collective, and just like, oh,
He's
yeah,
a good-looking guy, dog.
Yeah.
One thing we didn't really dive into is who is he dating? Is he married and shit
Is
like
he
that?
married? He's
Yeah.
married. He's always been low pro and all
So
that
he's married, and who's he dating?
stuff. All the video mixes that he had.
Yeah.
Dude, that's one thing that I've always noticed with Tucanes videos is that there always have like
Hot
the hottest chicks that are like in the time or just hot chicks.
Well,
period.
bro,
in bikini.
they have the warehouse right there down the street, fool, on Alita Street, dog, on La Revolution.
You continue with that. Look at it,
Yeah.
Jerry. Those places don't exist.
Oh, that what it is?
Remember,
It's a facade.
You're saying the
There you
quiet
go.
part out loud.
It's a mirage.
you're giving away the secret.
So what's this damn membership card from them? What the heck?
Costco fool.
He hasn't really gotten into movies or nothing like that, right?
No,
He's done
no,
not much acting and shit. He
No.
knows his role, fool. He
Yeah.
knows his place, dog.
He tried the Cornelio Reina School of Acting, and
Yeah.
he knew he wasn't gonna be
Yeah.
good.
He does in his videos though, right?
Oh yeah, in
Like,
the videos, but nothing outside of that. I don't think they've ever really done anything, or that I've noticed.
There
But
you go, there's some
let's see,
vixen
go
right
see
here.
video vixens.
He's a good-looking dude. I'll give him that.
There's one thing that I wanted to ask you, Jerry. Sort of like with every group that we were talking about, right? Is like
Yes, I'll fuck 'em.
the next.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Next question.
Yes.
We're done. Let's go home.
Episode over.
The next generation. See, he is the face of the group, right? He's getting older. What do you think? Do you think his kids are gonna come, or somebody else is gonna come into the group and help build the next generation of Tucanes?
I've always wondered that, bro. Like, first of all, I don't even know if he has kids.
Yeah, he has a
And-
kid that's I forgot his name. Tapi Quintero.
Oh,
He's
singer?
pretty good. Yeah, he's well known.
Does he
he's
sound like him?
He's a writer.
Oh,
He's a
shit.
very good writer. But
Does he
I don't
sound
know-
like him?
I don't know. He looks like him.
Because he has a very special, unique sound.
Correct.
That no one else can just come in and replace that unless they
Replace.
find obviously the person that sounds like him.
Yeah.
This is his son.
That's
right
the
here.
only way I
Tapi.
would see it work out, dog. The only way I see it work out if somebody sounds like them. That's what I worry about with Los Tigres, dog. Like, those Tigres eventually will retire. I would love for them to continue just so they can continue singing the songs, the hits.
Correct.
But they have to sound like them, bro. Like, that's one thing Los Cadetes does pretty good, right?
Yeah.
Los Cadetes has been going on forever. Like, they change singers like every 10 years.
Yeah.
But they still sound like Los Cadetes, way.
In some way, yeah.
In some way.
Yeah.
More
But
than
there's
that.
like 15 cadete groups anyways out there. Different variations of them. People take the name of the group.
For me, as long as they don't lose the sound, what we grew to love and fell in love with, dog, because they could easily bring another Tucanes dude in there, and then just take a different direction, and then it's just a different band now.
And it's not the same group anymore.
It's not the same group.
Yeah.
I think they should just
Stop?
fucking hang up the towel.
Stop?
No.
Yeah.
Tigres
After
too?
a while. Yeah,
like
dude,
20 years from now. 20 years from
exactly.
now.
Yeah.
What do you want Los Tigres to be?
Exactly.
Nothing?
nothing.
Like just a
Don't
retired
exist.
band that used to perform?
There used to be a group and that's it. See, I think with like rock music, yes, music dies with them, you know, but in Spanish music,
That's what I was just thinking.
there's always been a continuation with artists and a group of a band. They always continue on. I've always seen that. And I feel like they should.
Look up Banda Recodo, Los
there's
Los
some-
Angeles Azules.
Correct.
You're right, actually, yeah. Because
Sonora Dinamita.
the point is to just make the music keep going, and for
Yeah.
the next generation,
Correct.
they'll be able to hear Puerta Negra and shit.
Which I have no problem with that as long as the sound is still there. You know, but that's hard to do.
Of course.
That's hard to do.
This dude Mario's a pretty iconic dude, so it'd be hard to replace him.
I feel you.
Are we going to do Los Cadetes de Linares one day, bro? I hope so, fool.
I would want to do that next
I think
season.
So, fool. What do you guys think? Fool, put your shit in the
Yeah,
comments.
let us
right
know
there,
what
dog.
you guys want to do next season, since we're almost.
Los Cadetes just missed the mark, so I could see them coming in season 3 and
Yeah.
shit, dog. For sure.
What's
oh,
in-
Los Cadetes, dog.
Yeah.
All right, and like any band, bro, they've
Right.
also gone through their ups and downs, right? They've
Yep.
had their little controversies and
Yeah.
little shit like that. Fool. Like the one that everybody knows about is their accordion dude, right? ¿Cómo se llama el güey? Joel. This motherfucker, dog. You seen this fool all up in the videos, right?
Dancing in the
and
videos.
shit, dancing in the videos and shit.
You don't like that?
He was
Come
that
to
guy.
death row.
He didn't like that shit, dog. Yeah, so he went to fucking Suge Knight. So this is a guy, the corner, very happy guy. He's always like la segunda voz.
Yes.
The second face, el chivo de los bookies.
There you go.
Right? You could say
That's
that.
a good one.
That's a
More
good
like
one.
El Perico de los
El perico de- Nice. I see what you
Very
did
good.
there.
Did
I
you see that?
I see
I like
what
that.
you did there, fool.
Make sure you cue that one up
Been
high.
hanging with Jerry like the last 2 weeks, dude. I got a little.
I think you should hit the stage soon.
I'm gonna hit. Yeah,
Hit the stage soon.
Hell yeah.
I never had the balls to do it.
yeah. Anyways.
But the homie Joel had his demons. Of
Yes.
course, he was going through some rough patches in his life personally.
Yes.
He took the Tres Animales song a little too serious.
Very.
And he tried them all often.
Yeah.
And it affected him severely.
That he fucked up.
Eventually, where his nose, like he was doing a lot of drugs, guys. And basically, hey, dog, don't, hey, I'm not saying shit here, fool. I'm just reading the shit off the Wikipedia, fool. All right? This guy, allegedly, do we say
Allegedly,
allegedly?
allegedly.
Nah, he admits it.
No, his nose fell off, fool. I think that's
He
proven.
didn't fall off, but he fucked up his what is it?
Septum or
Septum
whatever.
is fucking.
Se pasó de verga con la
Yeah.
coca, güey. Se pasó, güey. And he did a lot of drugs. He did a lot of coke, fool, and affected him on stage, off stage, and everything. Eventually, they had to get rid of this motherfucker, dog.
Yeah.
Which apparently, according to interviews, he didn't even know they had kicked him out, fool. He
Yeah,
just
he
woke
found
up
out.
from a drug overdose. He's like, I have one drug overdose, and this is how you treat me?
He turned on Gordo y la Flaca. And
That's right. That's what he
He
said.
turned on Gordo y la Flaca, and he found out there and then that they fucking said that he had been kicked out of the club. That's a horrible way to know, that find out something like Gordo y la Flaca telling you shit, dog. So anyways, he's kind of out of the band, bro. He's a beloved figure. I know it's very difficult. He gets replaced.
Yeah.
New guy comes in. The band moves on.
Yeah.
The man goes on.
The show must go on.
The
Jay.
show must go on, fool.
Yeah.
But he does leave a hit.
Yeah.
La Chona.
Correct.
Right? So La Chona comes in, fool. And that now, first of all, Tres Animales puts him on a map.
Yeah.
La Chona shoots him out of the fucking earth, fool.
Stratosphere.
Out of here, fool.
Yeah.
And what can we say about La Chona that everyone's...
Yeah, and I think the Chona, when it came out, yes, it was a hit and everything, but I guess just like anybody, like we were talking about, ups and downs, right? La Chona came back like this in this era, just
2020s.
the 2020s, because of La Chona Challenge. You know, it wasn't a common song until that, and everybody knows La Chona Challenge, right? When you open the door and then you start playing the song and you fucking start dancing, whatever, to it. But that originally it started from who was it? Drake? Drake's song. What's that? Kiki, do you love me song?
Yeah.
That's the original fucking challenge. And then some paisa decided to fucking do the Chona challenge.
She fell off the car.
Oh.
What a fucking dumb bitch if she deserves that shit.
Yeah, so I think this is
Good.
Thank you to this.
Good.
Thank you to
this
her.
woman. The Chona got
The Chona, and everybody wanted to do the Chona challenge. So then Chona becomes a hit again, right? And it gets so much attention that Los Tucanes get invited to Coachella to even participate in Coachella just because of the success of this song.
The song is back on the map.
Back on the map, and they're like, hey, who's this? Hey, they have a lot of hits.
Let's get them on. It's trending.
Yeah, there you go.
It's trending.
And look, they get invited, and all the Mexicans with their flags out. Finally, the horrible thing, of course, obviously, is that they're playing at 2-3 o'clock in the afternoon, you know. But hey, you take what you can, and it's great to see that your people are being represented in a big festival like that.
Yep.
And they take you to account the following year, then the next year. So they do that because I think, who was the next one? MS?
Tigres del Norte.
MS has Coachella?
Is it MS? Tigres del Norte did the first one.
Really?
I believe. Oh, Los Angeles Azules.
Los Angeles Azules.
Azules.
Los Angeles
Tigres haven't
Azules.
done it? I thought Tigres did it.
I don't know. I think it's Angeles, Tucanes, and MS. MS did it.
I think you're right.
Yeah.
I think you're right.
I actually have before we move on from Joel, I do have a clip of him talking about it.
Is he still with us?
No.
Or he's not with us?
No, he died. He died 2020, I believe.
Okay, so this is Joel talking about his addiction right here.
Era tu cuerpo normal. Voy a hablar en plata limpia como creo que me pueden entender. Ok, haz de cuenta que te echabas un perico.
Oh, what?
Para subirte a tocar, ¿verdad? Pero el efecto no te va a durar tanto tiempo, ¿no? No dabas el rendimiento que tenías que dar.
Se miraba cansado y siempre malo de la garganta. Por eso Cleme, casi el último año, fue el que anduvo cantando la segunda.
Sí lo notaba apartado, pero si yo llegaba y platicaba con él y todo, o sea, no nos cortaba el rollo de decir no quiero platicar con usted, nada. Pero sí, o sea, sí actuaba ya como más apartado, un poco diferente.
Claro que sí.
It's funny to say, we didn't notice anything. We didn't see no clues, and this motherfucker's up there going 100 miles an hour on the stage.
He's like waving his little bandana.
Que no estaba rindiendo al 100% por mi problema que yo traía. Aparte de eso, aparte de la droga, mi problema era que yo tenía un dolor insoportable. O sea, por la parte que ya tenía destruida del tabique, también, y entonces yo tenía que tomar pastillas, que inyectarme, y desde...
Anyway, so...
Damn.
Está cabrón.
Eventually he sued Mario and the Tucanes apparently.
Why, for kicking him out?
Yeah.
Just for just having a little party? Just having a little fun?
Exactly.
Backstage?
How do you think he played the accordion so well?
There is no fucking Chona without him, dog.
Yeah, for sure.
Nah, there is.
That's it is a pretty iconic accordion riff.
Right?
Well, rest in peace to el homie Joel, dog. He's the only one we've lost from los Tucanes so far?
Yeah.
Oh, wait, good. So they're still touring.
Correct.
They're still doing their thing.
Oh yeah, they're higher than ever right now.
Well, they were in Coachella, obviously, a couple weeks ago, dog. All right, cool.
Years ago.
All right, cool. Let's move on to the top 5, fool. We're ready for the top 5. Los Tucanes de Tijuana.
Yes.
Tragos Amargos. Subscribe, listen, like it, do all that shit. Share it, compa. And I hope you guys have been enjoying the season so far, dog. All right, I don't know which episode this one's dropping in, dog, but we're having a blast with every episode so far.
For sure.
Drew, make sure you just drop us in the comments who you would want to see next. Because season 3 is going to be rapidly approaching in 2026. So let's...
Can't wait.
Más o menos? Más o menos? All right, fool. Here we go. Let's do the top 5. Fernie, want me to go first? Or you
yeah, for sure.
All right, let me see here. My top 5... I'm going to get this shit, dog. I wrote it down in my notes here. My top 5. Mundo de Amor.
Ooh.
Of course.
Nice.
Seis pies, boca abajo. I just think this is a fun song. The lyrics are funny, dog. Amor platónico.
Yes.
Is that getting friend zoned?
Yes. No.
Yes.
Platónico.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Friend zone. Yeah.
I'm just trying to listen to the song in my head.
My favorite narco of all time, El Güero Palma.
Didn't you say Rafael Caro Quintero was your favorite?
This one also.
Oh, okay.
One A, one B. One B. Well, he has different cartel?
No. Same one.
Same family, right? It's because Narcos is like my favorite show of all time. Fool. I fucking love Narcos.
Yeah.
I miss it, dog.
Yeah, it's a great show.
I miss it.
Great show.
There's a lot of shit going on right now, fool. Hopefully everybody's staying safe out there. And
but I want to see season 4.
I want to see season 3, bro.
Season 4.
I can't wait, dog.
The real version of it is happening right now.
I
So
miss
you gotta
Narcos,
wait.
bro. There's a lot of footage going on right now. Okay. El Güero Palma. They're pretty good with corridos.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna lie. They're pretty good.
They've always had, like, when they put out albums, like later on when they're already successful, they put an album out of pure corridos.
Yeah.
It's at the same time with a song, an album with, it's a double album with Románticas, like the song. So they both had you had your yin and your yang, right?
Well, here's what I'm gonna tell you. There's another flower giving part that I'm gonna give Los Tucanes. They're good at ballads, románticas. They're good at corridos, and they're good at cumbias.
And party music, yeah.
Full, the trifecta, compa.
Yeah.
And that's what you need to succeed. I'm looking at you, Incomparables in Tijuana. All right? That's what you need, bro. You gotta hit all 3 of them, fool.
Yeah, for
all
sure.
3 of them. And that's what they're good. And my last one, of course, we already talked about Los Tres Animales. I wanted to put it there because I didn't want to forget and talk about them a little bit more. But what's your top 5, fool?
My top 5 is Me Robaste el Corazón, which is
banger.
my only romantic
I wanted
song
that one too, but you took it from me.
I have Cien por Uno, which is one of my favorite songs. Also, I have La Piñata.
La Piñata's fun, dog.
La Piñata's
also,
good.
that's the soundtrack of my play that I wrote. You know I wrote a play called La Piñata,
La
fool?
Piñata. Shout out to
shout out to La Piñata, the theatrical. It was inspired by this song. And no cierto. Don't fire me. Right.
El Centenario is my all-time favorite Tucanes song.
It's a cool song.
El Centenario.
It's a cool song.
And Espejeando. Espejeando, I like it.
That's a goofy ass song.
That's what I'm telling you. This is the song that I
I
was looking for earlier, that I was saying that you hear it and then you're like, who the fuck came up with this? But this is how it is. Like, you just think of little easy stuff and boom, a hit like that.
Yeah. Es como de eso tiene las 3 viejas. Oh, we'll do honorable mentions later.
Oh, yeah, there's a lot of honorable mentions with them.
Cool.
Trust me. I had a lot of them. I was thinking like, damn, should we put this one or should we put this one on my top 5? But they have a lot of hits. Like even El Papá de los Pollitos, Gripa Colombiana.
That one's sick.
La Pista Secreta. I love that song.
That's a cool song.
That's a cool song.
We'll get to that afterwards. So let's do the top 5. Let's hit them off with Mundo de Amor, por favor. Mundo de Amor, bro.
Start off a little romantic.
Man, I've dedicated this song to at least 3-4 women in my life, and I mean it. If I ever dedicate this song to you, it's because I'm fucking really into you, dog. Really, really into you. Sometimes I've dedicated this song to more than one person at one time.
At the same time.
At the same time. That's how much. Un show de amor puro. The words of this song, bro, expresses how true someone is when they're in love with somebody, bro. You are their world. You are the love of my world, of my life. Right? Ya ni dormido dejo de pensar en ti. Everybody tells me that I'm in love, that you did something to me. I'm not the same person anymore, dog. Que algo me hiciste, que el mismo ya no soy. Que me la paso como ido de la mente. Can I hit that chord? Am I hitting that? No?
You're getting close.
No.
La puerta del amor.
Get it, Jerry, right here.
Y la verdad que es que estoy enamorado. I gotta admit, I'm in love. I'm seeing hearts everywhere I go.
The rhino pill has kicked
Es
in.
que nacimos el uno para el otro. Juntos hacemos nuestro mundo de amor. Yo te he buscado. Oh, yeah, I forgot about that.
Thank you. All right.
Es que no, y hasta la trompita alzabas. All right, you can cut it right there, dog. It's a beautiful song, bro.
Assessment of the girl in the video.
Oh yeah, Oh yeah, I forget to look at the video. I'm so like into the camera, making love to the camera here. Yeah, but she's cute, dog. It's definitely cute. I mean, when you're in Tijuana, Baja California, you got some of the top-notch women there, fool. Easily at your disposal, fool.
All right, like, Fern, pick one.
Let's go with 100 por uno. This is one of those corridos that it's like a great story, right? And they're talking about El Niño de Oro. People call this song El Niño de Oro. So this guy, the story goes like this. The guy goes to Colombia to try to make a move, and they kidnap him. The Colombians kidnap him because his brother-in-law owes money. And they're telling him, hey, you need to pay your brother-in-law's debt. If you don't pay his debt, we're going to kill you and your sister. And he's like, fuck, all right. So they make the moves and they get the money for them to be able to release him. And at that time, Amado Carrillo finds out about this, and he's like, who is the dude holding him up? Like, who's the ones holding him? Since El Niño de Oro is very important to all the other cartels in Mexico. So he finds out who it was, and then like, it's one of Amado Carrillo's partners over there. So Amado Carrillo goes over there and tells him like, all right, whatever he owes you, just put it under my debt. I will take care of it. And the guys are like, no, we can't. Like, if Amado Carrillo pays your debt, we'll kill you. And Amado Carrillo tells him, if you kill him, we'll kill 100 of you. That's why the name of the song is called 100 por uno. So after Amado Carrillo says that, it's like, all right. I think then they say that everything settled down after that. So everything's good. I always feel like at the end of the song is like, oh yeah, Mexico won.
That's a hell of a bedtime story.
I wanted to play one more quick clip of them talking about their cartel ties, because a lot of their songs obviously have to do with this, but they're very like evasive when they're obviously, we don't know who. So this is them talking about their cartel ties right here.
Ustedes los señalan como empleados literalmente de los Arellano Félix, como protegidos de ellos. Incluso se habló de que les compraron equipo de sonido importante, de que les dieron un camión, de que bueno, ya se tejieron unas historias. ¿De dónde o por qué se señala tan directamente con ese cártel?
Yes and no.
Porque la gente es muy creativa. La gente se imagina.
What the fuck?
Holy
Did you see
shit,
that?
dog.
Did you see that? Wait, hold up. We gotta hear that again. Hold on.
That's funny, dog.
That's one of those. Hold on, Sam. That's one of those where you get caught cheating. They see you, and then I saw you. You're right.
Yeah. But there's cameras. There's pictures. La gente se imagina cosas.
Okay, youtube.com/comedian Jerry G. We're watching all these videos live. Okay, so that we gotta rewatch that shit.
Se imagina. Yo creo que todas las especulaciones o comentarios o rumores
If you're not watching this motherfucker just took the longest pause and the biggest swallow ever.
One more time and that's it.
One more time, just for the people who are listening, not watching. Now you gotta hear this shit.
Hold on, I will go back like 2 seconds and then so you can hear.
Yo creo que todas las especulaciones o comentarios o rumores salieron a raíz de que nosotros tocábamos en todas las fiestas privadas de Tijuana, habidas y por haber. Bodas, 15 años, bautizos, divorcios, piñatas, de todo. Entonces no descartamos que a lo mejor alguna o dos o tres o la mayoría eran de ese tipo de gente.
¿Nunca supiste tú propiamente que ibas a tocar para ese tipo de gente, de saber?
Realmente yo no sabía a quién le tocábamos. Yo siempre decía, bueno, ¿a dónde vamos? ¿Y a qué horas empezamos?
Al rancho de Güero Palma.
Pero eran policías, patrullas que a lo mejor estaban cuidando, o eran policías, o no sabíamos, o sea, pero como nunca preguntamos. ¿Por qué trae arma? ¿O por qué trae charola? ¿O por qué? Vamos a preguntarle qué hace. ¿O es policía o qué es? Nunca nosotros nos metemos, o sea. Uno no es prudente, uno va a hacer su trabajo, siempre hemos sido así.
No debes de preguntar a quién le vas a tocar. O sea, corríamos un riesgo si andábamos investigando. Oye, ¿a qué se dedica usted? Oiga, ¿por qué nos va a pagar esto?
Exacto, esas cosas no se preguntan.
No es ético.
Lo que se ve no se pregunta, cabrón. Like my sexuality.
Nosotros entendemos que no estamos haciendo un delito, porque nosotros íbamos a ganar nuestro pan de cada día. Nosotros no íbamos a hacer algo malo, o no íbamos a hacer algo a cambio de algo, sino que era nuestro trabajo, entretener y divertir. de tal hora a tal hora y no éramos los únicos.
Pero
You,
particularmente...
was it a
was it a
comedian, Jerry, right? You would know like how that feels, right? That same feeling.
I've been to ballers' ass houses and shit to perform for
But
private
you don't
parties.
ask questions,
Nah,
correct?
hell nah. I never ask fucking questions, dog. I just get my fucking check, dog, and a little perico to go.
Take a picture with the boss and then leave.
Was it no coincidence that Joel was booking all these fucking events and shit? Oh my
Los músicos que tocan corridos de esa naturaleza.
It's a tough question to even. Why would you even ask that, dog? Well, you're putting them in a position, fool, where like
to get killed or anything.
Yeah, dog.
Es casi inevitable que los involucren, pero ustedes ya tenían señalamientos muy serios, con nombre y apellido.
Sí, recuerdo todo eso que salió.
Yep.
Pero
But
no era cierto. O sea, nosotros siempre lo hemos tenido porque hemos trabajado.
Ellos eran muy derrochadores.
anyways, yeah.
Right. What would be interesting to know is the question right there, which obviously I wouldn't ask, is like, did you only perform for certain type of people, or did you for like the rivals
La
as
gente se imagina. Y yo creo que
That's the biggest gulp I've ever heard in my life, dog.
Wait, I didn't know that they were fucking banned from Tijuana.
Yeah, that's what I was about to say. Because of sort of that stuff like this.
Who banned them? The city, the cartel? Who banned them?
No. This was the government put a little ban on them that they couldn't perform in the city.
He shouted out some capo dude, right? Or
there's some lieutenant, some Teo and Muletas. He said what's up to them and que viva.
Where, like on stage?
Yeah, on stage. And those guys were the guys that were running TJ at that time, or were one of the head guys in TJ, was it Teo and El Muletas. And so when they shouted them out, they were like, why are you glorifying this more than anything? And they put a ban on them there. And I believe, in Chihuahua. So
it's the government, not like another cartel.
No.
Oh, okay.
No, it's not what happened with
okay,
Peso Pluma or none of that stuff.
Oh, shit. So did Peso Pluma, he's not actually playing there, for real?
Oh, he canceled his show.
Oh, shit.
He had to, bro. There's no
dude.
way.
It's smart.
He's not
man.
about it. He's not about
it's not
that
even
life,
that, dude. It's
Nah,
just
he's
plain
not
it's
about that
smart.
life,
It's
dude.
smart. Like, why are you gonna put yourself at risk for anything?
Why
like
would
that?
why did he get called out in the first place? Or what?
I don't know exactly, but I feel like it's sort of like, if it's associating yourself with another cartel or singing music to the other cartels, kind of, or like in favor of the other cartel. But who knows? That's my little theory, that why would this cartel single him out? You know.
Pero I feel like he should know this.
That's what I'm
like
saying.
I feel like I just sang a song about los pinches zetas, way. Maybe I shouldn't come to TJ anytime
But
soon.
TJ is still sort of not controlled by one in general, but that's what the cartel that sent them that letter is trying to do, is take over the whole city. So.
Yeah, it's crazy, man.
Yeah, it's crazy.
I don't know where they're standing right now, who's running what.
Yeah.
I gotta watch the new season of Narcos.
I'm telling you,
Season 4 is
the
coming.
real life version is happening right now.
Yeah,
we gotta wait.
We gotta wait for the outcomes and shit.
2 or
like
3
that.
years later. Yeah.
Yeah. It's so fascinating, man. That lifestyle is so fascinating, which is obviously
But
Narcos.
it's sad.
That's why Narcos
But
is
sad.
so.
Exactly.
It's so incredible, man.
Your next
That's
song,
it.
Jerry. Your
I don't know
next song.
about incredible, but yeah, it's. Jerry, want to pick one?
Let's do Seis Pies Boca Abajo. It's a funny song, fool. Seis Pies Boca Abajo.
Speaking of funny.
He's trying to forget this girl, and she keeps
No.
coming back. Despreciaste mi cariño. Damn, you thought that was really him right now, huh? Bro, yeah, I jumped the gun on you guys on purpose.
No, I didn't actually.
Yeah. Ojalá ya no arrepientas, porque ya no habrá remedio. Para mí ya falleciste.
God damn it.
Y yo no hablo con los muertos. To me, you are dead. You are dead to me, and I don't speak to the dead. All right? For me, you're basically, I buried you, and not only did I buried you face first. So if you ever want to get out of there, you're just gonna dig yourself. You're gonna dig yourself even deeper trying to get out.
That's
Love that
unnecessary.
shit.
That's extra
Love
as
it.
fuck.
He didn't literally do it. That's what
he's wishing.
Allegedly.
Like,
que antes yo ni conocía. Relax, ni parientes somos.
Oh yeah, that's kind of a.
Yep. Con mi corazón para proponerle un trato, decidimos enterrarte. Pero 6 pies boca abajo, por si un día quieres salirte, que te vayas más abajo.
It's a little violent, but nice little tune. Fernando.
I dig it. I always like the song. It was very playful, and it just.
I like what it means though.
Yeah.
Like, I'm over you. I'm done with you.
Yeah.
I'm done with you. I'm fucking done with you. You're dead to me. In fact, you're so dead to me that if I would bury you, I would bury you face down.
Upside
so
down,
if you
yeah.
ever want to get out of that fucking hole, you would only go deeper down
Instead of getting out.
instead of coming up the.
I'm also connected, so.
yeah.
Fern, you want to pick one real quick?
Let's do either La Piñata or El Centenario, whichever one you want. Which one are you doing? La Piñata. La Piñata's awesome.
Yeah, this is fun.
This is a cool song. So they obviously you always think of piñatas for little kids, right? And this one is actually a piñata for a birthday party for a head
people.
boss. Yeah, like
boss.
for a big boss. So they're making all these things for the boss, and like one of the things
They're stuffing it with
like,
items, specialty items.
yeah,
for the
like
boss.
Coke. They're putting all three animales inside the bag.
All up in there. And
so when they break it, everybody goes crazy for the stuff and tries to go get it, right? And they even talk about like the cake, how the cake is it's Coke plates. They're serving Coke to everybody, so it's pretty cool. It's a cool little switcheroo in
visual.
a way.
That's a cool visual.
Yeah, in that clip earlier, Mario was like, no es ni mal ni bueno. I'm not promoting drugs.
Yes and no. Dick.
Yes and no, Dick. All right, Jerry, let's do it like a few more. We're like at an hour right now. So.
Llegó el día de la fiesta, todos llegaron temprano. Y antes de meterse el sol, lágrimas piñata quebraron. Adentro tenía dulces, pero tenía algo más caro, puras bolsitas surtidas de los animales bravos. Yes, sir. All right. Let's go to Amor Platónico, the ultimate friend zone song, story of my life.
Hola de gente.
Let's go to Amor Platónico, dog. This song right here, dog.
I'm sorry, there's a video.
Oh, yeah. Amor Platónico. I learned what Platónico was. I believe it's
Because
a
of the-
friend zone shit, right?
Platonic friend.
Platonic. If I had a fucking nickel, bro.
For every time.
Algo inalcanzable, ya lo sé, pero no entiendo. Sigo necio por tenerte, la esperanza no la pierdo. Siempre paso delirando, que en mis brazos ya te tengo. Nice lyric right there. Me toca mirarte, me imagino tantas cosas, hago fantasías contigo. En mi mente cochambrosa, ya la paso siempre. Eres mi pasión hermosa.
Hit it, Jerry.
Eres mi amor platónico, eres la fruta prohibida. Yo sé bien que era imposible tu relación y la mía, pero te adoro en silencio, desde lejos, vida mía. Now that I read the lyrics, it's also one of these like an unreachable goal.
Correct.
Like, I can't be with you, you can't be with me. I'm just keeping my love from distance.
From a distance.
From a distance, because you're married, I'm married. I'm just
Yeah.
daydreaming about us.
But we're cool.
Yeah, because it can mean both things. Platónico can mean like, it's basically like inalcanzable, right? It can mean like she keeps saying no to you, saying no, or you're just keeping it to yourself because you know, like,
It wouldn't never
it's
happen.
not gonna happen.
It's not gonna happen.
So, it's a cool song, dog. I like, as I read the lyrics right now, dude, I was reading the lyrics. he's literally just loving her from afar.
Yeah.
Letting her be, imagining her, like right here, you seeing the video, dog. She's all up on him, but she's not really there, dog.
Correct.
She's not there.
Fern, let's do one or two more.
Ooh, one or two more. Espejeando. I like Espejeando just because it's a stupid, funny song. I've always liked it. Even in my car when I've listened to it before, you try to do the move and you fuck up yourself. So it's pretty much he's describing like when you're driving, that you're looking at all the mirrors that you have. So you're looking at the left, you're looking at the right, you're looking up to the rearview mirror, and you're looking forward.
En mi carro, para todos lados, siempre manejo, pero con cuidado, voy observando por mis 3 espejos, porque no falte toparte un conejo. Voy espejando para no chocar. Ay, cada cafre
like
por el Bolívar.
Yeah. Ready, Jerry?
Hell yeah.
Ready, he goes, instructions, okay?
Derecha, arriba y enfrente, izquierda, derecha, izquierda, derecha, arriba y enfrente, izquierda, derecha, para atrás.
Para atrás.
It's a lime dance.
That was good, dude. That was actually pretty good, Jerry.
Arriba y enfrente, izquierda, derecha. Hey. This was a surprise hit for me.
Right?
I thought at first I didn't like it, but the more I heard it, it was catchy as fuck.
The hook is catchy.
That's how they got you, fool. Yeah.
They get you.
Because I remember they sang this song. They sang this song live on Control. Remember Control? On the beach?
Yeah.
And it was like campy as fuck. Like, it was very cheesy, dog. It just, they looked out of place there.
Yeah, because of the suits and the fucking hats.
And that guy fucking being all weird with the hot chicks there. It was like, eh. But more you heard it on the radio, it was like, yeah, it's a cool song.
Okay, so I'll pick my next song. It's Centenario. Play Centenario for me, Sammy.
1 second. All right, the video, he's I don't know, like a worker chopping wood.
Yeah.
Just a humble worker.
Yeah, this song is just basically like sort of...
minding his own business.
From rags to riches.
Yeah.
But the path to get there that he took is pretty much drug dealing. But it says on the second verse is like, dude, this is not for everybody. Like, you have to be a certain type of person to be able to do this kind of shit. But it's just a dope song, you know.
Okay, so youtube.com/comedian Jerry G. We're watching all these videos live with these guys. Check us out on YouTube. youtube.com/comedian Jerry G.
So this guy's giving
This is a
him
long
what?
ass intro to the song.
This guy's giving him what?
He's throwing a fucking... Oh shit.
Becomes money.
Nice.
The axe becomes money. And the first line is the greatest.
Yeah,
si eres pobre, te humilla la gente.
Yep.
Si eres rico, te tratan muy bien.
That's exactly how it is.
Pobre, te humilla la gente. Si eres rico, te tratan... It's fucking just love to pound of this song, dude.
No se metió a la mafia porque pobre ya no quiso ser. Ahora tiene dinero de sobra. Por costales le pagan al mes. Él recibe órdenes desde arriba y las cumple como de lugar.
Oh yeah, I forgot. I read that Quintero writes songs for movies a lot.
Oh, really?
And did y'all see El Infierno?
Yes.
That movie? He did some songs for
he
that.
did El Diablo, the song.
That's
El
right.
Diablo.
Yeah.
That's a good song.
That movie's sick as fuck.
Hell yeah.
El Infierno?
El Infierno.
Where's that from?
It's a Mexican movie.
Dude, you haven't seen that?
El Infierno is
What?
really good.
Dude.
Yeah, it's the same guy that comes out in Gentefied, the older man, the one that cooked.
Yeah, that dude.
He comes out in El
He's
Infierno.
really good, though.
He's a good actor.
He's
a great actor.
fucking amazing.
Yeah, he's good.
Cochiloco is his name.
Cochiloco, El Cochiloco.
Okay,
yeah, in
so-
the beginning of this song, it even gives like the intro from the movie. It's sort of like, yeah, let's fucking
Where can I find this movie?
everywhere. I think it was on like the free cable channels. What's that? Pluto TV. You can watch it Pluto.
I can't
TV.
believe you haven't seen that, man.
Yeah, that's weird I haven't seen that.
I used to have it on DVD.
I usually look out for those movies. How old is that movie?
It's
like
probably
2011.
Oh shit.
2010.
I've never heard of this movie.
Yeah, it was
Dude.
pretty big at the time.
I
Because that was
probably
the
thought
time.
it was like a-
You know why? Because it was the time of El Pozolero and all that shit that was going on. And I think they sort of covered that too in there.
Interesting.
I'm trying to remember the movie, like the plot or everything. But it's pretty much the narco rags to riches story.
Yeah. Or it's he comes back from the U.S. after being there for a while, and then he comes back to his town, is run over by narcos, and he basically gets involved.
Yeah, he gets
But
involved.
it's a funny movie. It's like funny and but it's kind of like Goodfellas.
Yeah.
Where it's like kind of violent and shit, but
Oh, yeah,
it's really funny and really well made.
Yeah, it's good.
Damn, I'm really surprised you haven't seen that shit.
That's weird, yeah. That's weird. I haven't seen it. I usually look out for movies like that. All right, we got to wrap this up, dog. Los Tucanes de Tijuana, it's been an honor to have you guys on Tragos Amargos Season 2, dog.
Yes.
I'm going to call them, if
Pues
that's okay with you
Plus.
guys, I'm going to call them the baby goats, bro. They're baby goats. They're legends.
All right, I'll
they're
take that.
legends.
I'll take
they're
that.
Kings.
Thank you, Jerry.
I only say baby goats because they're still doing their thing right now.
That's
They're
right.
not done, bro. They're still going, bro.
Yeah, they're
they're
doing
going
it.
strong also, fool. So I'll give them those props. Something that my beloved Tigres are not exactly doing as well. These fools still are. Still putting out some hits. So I'll give them that, bro. But for me, Tigres will still be my first love, always. Always!
I'll always go back to you.
No, wait, Los Tucanes, gotta give them their props, and I'm glad we got a chance to do them here in Season 2, dog.
For sure.
They barely made the cut, fool, and I'm glad they did, dog. I'm really glad they did, dog. It was a toss-up between a couple other artists and shit, but they made it. We made it! Hey, fool. We gotta talk about we're gonna end on La Chona. Their biggest hit of all time, of course.
Yes.
We touched on it earlier, but we didn't cover the song enough. So we're going to finish up and wrap this up tonight, all right?
Yep.
La Chona.
Yes.
Real person?
Yes, real person.
Real person?
Yes, it is.
No shit.
La Chona is the wife of a locutor from Baja California.
Oh, shit.
So there was pretty much, he would always bring her up, like what she was doing.
He was a cuck.
Yes. So pretty much, whoever knows that, you guys are having fucked up minds, all of you.
Yeah.
So he would always talk about her in the radio, how she would always go out, go dancing, and every time people would call in to check up on what La Chona was doing. So Mario took that concept and he made a song about it.
Like Sergio Bailador, but female version.
Exactly.
Like the life of the party, dancing with everybody, a real person.
Correct.
A real person.
And the sad part is when La Chona came out, or was coming out, she passed away. So she never got to actually...
I don't know, how convenient. How convenient, because they don't have to pay any fucking rights to this shit.
Once again, they are connected.
Yes. Nah. Rest in peace to La Chona, bro.
The OG Chona.
Hell yeah, fool. Y la gente le grita.
This song is one of those songs that's almost played too much.
Yeah.
But it still slaps.
Yeah,
Like,
it still
you know?
slaps, bro. I mean, we get brought up to this song on stage at comedy shows.
Yeah, yesterday actually.
Yeah.
Narciso, this is what he came up to.
It happens all the time. Like I never have a choice of song to come up to. That's the last thing I want to worry about.
Yeah.
So I always tell the DJ, anything hype. That's my thing. Anything hype, bro. Look, pick whatever you want. Anything hype. Lo que quieras, as long as it's hype.
And then,
hey, La Chona comes up a lot. Yeah, La Chona comes up a lot. And I don't mind. I have
That's
fun with
cool.
it. Yeah. So, anyways. All right, guys. That's been our show, dog. La Chona, please subscribe, follow us, let a motherfucker know about Los Tragos Amargos Season 2, a musical review.
Yes.
And we're back and we're excited. It's been a lot of fun, fool.
Thank you all for watching.
Thank you. To my boy Fernie, Sammy, vámonos recio, güey.
Thank you for listening to Tragos Amargos Podcast. We're coming to the end of the season here. We really appreciate the support so far. We hope you've liked the episode so far. Ladies and gentlemen, this is a completely self-funded operation. So we'd really appreciate if you come across it on Instagram or Facebook, wherever, YouTube, Apple, Spotify. If you give us a like or review, we'd really appreciate it. We're trying to get some real funding for the next season and do this shit, take it to the next level. So if you could do that for us, we'd really appreciate it. Other than that, I think that's it. Shout out Jerry, Fern, Huntington Park, My Grito, Austin Gardea. And yeah, we'll see you on the next one. Hit us up with suggestions for artists that you'd like us to do in the future. We got, like I said, we got a few more. We're really excited. Appreciate the support. Vámonos recio. Peace.
Te bañaste.